Dr. Vojtech Jarosik, who has worked for Charles University in Prague, Czech Republic. That's not far from the place where I was born. I love that area. As a professor of ecology since 2006 and was head of the Department of Ecology from 2004 till 2010. In the last decade, he has focused primarily on statistical analysis of invasive alien species, and today is presenting data mining to reveal biological invaders. It's going to be very interesting.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you very much, Mikael, for introduction. And in fact, we will continue on the same subject of environmental issues. And let me start by some very brief description of some economic and environmental impacts of biological invasions. Environmental and economic costs of non-indigenous species are calculated just in the United States. Numbers are not precise, but generally in tens of billions of dollars per year. And biological invasions affects not only monetary values, they can even change history. During the Irish potato famine, the proximate cause of which was an introduced potato disease, which is generally known as the potato blight. Approximately 1 million people died, and 1 million more emigrated from the Ireland. And biological invasions are also changing habitat properties. A typical example can be the cheatgrass. This is a Eurasian species which is, however, now distributed virtually everywhere in North America. And the cheatgrass turns brown and dies by early summer, leaving behind dense and highly flammable fuel for wildfires, often increasing not only their intensity but also their frequency. And invasive species are replacing native species, in some cases even causing their extinction. A typical example can be the brown tree snake, which was accidentally transported after the Second War from its native range to Guam, where it caused extinction virtually all forest vertebrates because the native species were not adapted to any native predatory species. And finally, by decreasing species diversity and abundance of the native species, the invasive species are decreasing distinctiveness of biological communities, meaning that you meet the same species everywhere. And this process of biological homogenization is from time to time called McDonaldization, following another California's success story. And in this speech, I will try to convince you that the data mining tools, though they were originally designed for analyzing vast databases of often incomplete data with an aim to find financial fraud, suitable candidates for loans, potential customers, and other uncertain untruths, can be also useful for searching for potential invasive species and their traits which are responsible for invasiveness, or for identifying factors that distinguish invasive communities from those that resist invasions. Because in fact these are similar risk assessment. And I believe that it is the main reason why CART and related methods are now becoming increasingly popular also in the field of invasion biology. Because at the end, identifying homogeneous groups with high or low risk and constructing rules for making predictions are in a sense the same. Because in both cases, we search for rules that can be used to predict some uncertain future event. At the beginning, I will very shortly introduce some selected basic principles of data mining, starting by my main literature sources, and then very briefly introducing a few methods about which I will speak. In our work with data mining, we oversight the principal studies of the creators of the field. I can honestly declare that I at least see most of them. But we mainly use non-technically written Salford systems manuals, which are an excellent source for us, and of course we use literature which is introducing the data mining methods into the field of ecology and biological invasions.